Alright, so we're on gold on the 15 minute. It is currently 5:28 Sydney time. We're coming into 3:30 a.m. Eastern. Doesn't look like it, but if this 15 closes below 1927.907, we have 35 pips of clean range. We can see that the daily on Friday closed bullish, so there's a good chance this daily can close bullish as well, that we're on right now. We've pushed up to these highs. If we go down to the 4 hour, we can see we've pushed and almost rejected these levels again. Hourly, we can see we're in a bit of a consolidation, so if we close below, we can continue to push and fill this range. 30 minute, similar situation. We can continue down, push to fill this range. So it could still be a while, but I think if we can get a closure below 1927.907, we can have sells, particularly if we have a range 1 breakout between here and here, and then a range 2 breakout between these levels here. Okay, because the previous daily closed bullish, we need to have a range 2 breakout to further give evidence that this is not a fake out and a continuation bullish because of the bullish daily, but instead it's a continuation down to fill this range. So let's see what happens, and I'll keep you guys updated. So the next 15 is looking like it's closing below in about 45 seconds. Either we create a little top wick and push down to fill this range, and then the entry will be on the flip, stops above the highs. Or if this wick isn't big enough, or the new candle opens, pushes down and then comes up and then flips, then we'll take sells on the break of the low. But we first have to close below, then there's a good chance we can fill this wick. We can use this wick as a break-even level, depending on how big it is. But let's see what happens. I won't talk much during the trade because I like to focus, but let's see what happens. Okay, we have entered sells. Entry is at 1927.3. So we got a bit of a shitty entry here. So we're gonna have to go break even as price comes down to these levels here. Stops are currently 20 pips. Okay, what I'm going to do is going to move stops to the high of the current 15, because if this flips now and turns bullish, then it means that this candle is rejecting that current wick, and I don't want to get involved in that. So I got 4 accounts currently that are being copied from my master account, so that's why I'm looking a bit focused. And if this flips, I'm all good with it. Preferably we would have wanted to be at break even right now, but we got quite a bad entry, so I'm happy to take a 5 pip loss at the highs of this candle, because technically we'd want our entry to be at the flip. But yeah, if we flip bullish now, it means that there's a good chance we're rejecting this level, not pushing through it. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. So this is the current stack that we're running. We can see these are 2 funded challenges that are doing all right, that I started a few weeks ago. They've been up and down. This is one of my personal accounts, which is a bit more conservative, and this is one of my personal accounts, which is like my sort of more risky account. This is my main personal account, pretty much my main trading account. These are 2 challenges, and this one's 100k, this one's 50k. So yeah, but yeah, we're just sort of struggling to get through here. Wouldn't be surprised if we're going to take an L here, which is fine. I think we manage risk quite well, and it really doesn't make sense to stay in this if it flips again. Hopefully we just get some volume now to push through, but you know, we've done our part. Now we just need to focus on staying calm. You know, this is just another trade. This isn't making us or breaking us. This is just another trade. Done this 1,000 times. We're taking the exact same trade any day of the week. As we start pushing below these levels, I'm going to move to break even. We should now, if we break these lows, we should get a nice push just before the hourly closes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go to break even right here, because we've broken the lows. If we now push up again, if we now push up again, I don't really want to be in this as the hourly is coming to a close. If we're only up about 5-ish pips, if this hourly closes like this, I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to take 5 pips off the table. But if we're sort of sitting around 10, 12 pips, I may look at closing. Just want to check my other entries. Okay, so we got a very nice entry on our 100k account. You can see right here, very nice entry. So we got 1 minute 44 seconds left. There's not much I can do here. You know, I'm not too keen to take on 6 pips. If we get break even, we get break even. Maybe if we're at 10 pips, we can look at closing. Or if we close with no bottom wick. But yeah, as this starts coming down to the last minute or two, not a bad idea to try and secure some, because the next hourly is obviously very likely to come up and create a top wick. Because right, this is our push phase. Okay, so the market's likely to come back, create some sort of retest or pullback before it continues down. And this is all we're trying to catch. We're just trying to catch this. But sometimes in the last minute or two, the hourly really starts pushing. Which I think we may close no bottom wick. Yeah, so no bottom wick closure. Got a pretty shite exit. Oh well. I think we made about 0.5% there, which isn't too bad. Look at this commission. This account has been running for a while. Because I started off sort of not quite going very strong. Would have probably got a bit of a better exit here. So yeah, we made about 0.5% in total. Bit annoying with that wick up. I think we only got about 6 pips, which is pretty annoying. But yeah, for me, when an hourly closes with no bottom wick, it means that from my sort of understanding, it means that prices pushed very strongly to the downside, almost impulsively, and there's a good chance you could get a bottom wick that could even come all the way down, but it's likely that price is going to reverse to create a pullback. So yeah, nice trade in the end. Well, that this closed no bottom wick, and part of our rules means we have to close that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe. I will try post pretty much all of my trades that I'm able to film, which will be mostly during the London session, but who knows, we'll see. And yeah, I'll just share my trades. I used to live stream, but I found that it just messed with my trading a little bit. So yeah, enjoy these because it's not as intense. So high respect to those guys that live stream every day. But see you guys soon.